Hi, it's Michelle here, and I'm inviting you to wake up and live. Today, I want to talk about the mirror. A lot of you have heard about the mirror. The mirror effect is where pretty much everything reflected back to you is what's happening inside of you. Now, when you ask yourself questions, you can find out what you are actually experiencing inside of you that's creating everything around you. Every once in a while, you will actually get something that isn't actually a part of you, but a fear of becoming that. It's a very small, minute thing. So you may actually find out that you're afraid of becoming that thing. But most likely, like 99% of the time, you actually experience something like that inside of yourself. So let me kind of explain it with an example recently. I was reminded last night of some experiences in my marriage. They came with a lot of emotion. And it has been a fun few hours figuring this out, getting myself back to a place of peace and joy has been an adventure. And as I was processing through all of the different things, it had to do with my intuition. It had to do with, he doesn't believe that I have these abilities and how that affects me. And so I started looking at it with the mirror. And I realized that he was just representing my own beliefs about myself. I didn't believe in myself. I didn't trust my abilities. Truly, I get information all the time and then I second guess it. I've always known when someone was deceiving me. I've not always been willing to see it. I've always had these first instincts about truth, and I have many times pushed it away and covered it up like, oh no, I don't want to go there. So I experience a lot of this kind of stuff where it's like, don't trust what I'm receiving, right? And so of course, my former husband is going to manifest that for me in the form of him not trusting me and him not believing me, because I have not trusted and I have definitely doubted and questioned many times over the years about my own intuitive abilities, my own gifts. And so that's one of the ways you can use it. One of the biggest things is if you're pointing a finger at somebody and you are playing the blame game, turn those fingers around, notice the three pointing back at you, because there's so much truth in that. There is so much truth in that. If you are noticing that somebody is lying, you're like, oh my gosh, they are lying and I'm so sick of them lying to me. Start looking at, number one, do you lie? Anywhere in your life are you telling lies? Get real. Get evaluating. See if there's anywhere in your life that you are lying. And secondly, and possibly more important, is there anywhere where you're lying to yourself? Those are things to look at. So when you start noticing that, especially if you notice a repeat pattern of, say you're attracting the same kind of guy all along, that's not quite coming out correctly in my mind. It's feeling blah, blah, blah. Okay. So if you're attracting a specific kind of guy, you can look at yourself, you can look at those kind of guys, and what about those kind of guys are something in you? Or this is one of the places where a fear will come in, or this also may be a place where you don't feel worthy about what you do want. So there's a couple of things to look at, but really start looking at where you possess some of those kind of things in your own life, where you are showing up in that way, where if you've got a lot of fighting going on around you, a lot of contention going on around you, where do you have that contention inside? Where do you have that fighting inside of you? What are you fighting? Are you fighting your message? Are you fighting the truth? What are you fighting? Since you're creating so much fighting around you, start looking at that kind of stuff. Start using the mirror to help you improve your life. Awareness is half the battle. Just becoming aware that, oh my gosh, I am lying to myself. That's huge. That's huge, because now you've shed light on it and light begins to heal it. So you can continue to heal it by just becoming aware of every time, and that's one process that will work, and you can use other things to make it go faster. You can use healing tools to make it go faster. You can use declarations to make it go faster. Lots of ways to make it go faster, but the first step is becoming aware. So using the mirror techniques and the mirror concept is really powerful for looking at yourself and what's going on inside of you. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. Thank you for tuning in and watching. Remember who you are and let your soul shine bright. And I will see you. Oh, wait, forgot. Subscribe, hit the little bell, ding, so that you get notifications that I have uploaded a new video. And also like this video if you found anything about it supportive to you. And comment below. And share the video, share it with your friends, share it with somebody that came to mind. Like right now, who can you think of that could benefit from this information, and share it with them. And I will see you tomorrow.